Hello guys, so today we are going to animate the garments after we finalize the animation completely. I did a little bit some modifications here and there, but I have to just take one last look. After that we will move to Marvelous Designer to shift the to start animating the garments. So let us take a look for a few minutes and I'll be back. Okay, we're back. So we have done the animation. I did not do this one, the belt, because I might use some wind effect or something. So I want to animate it last after I finalize the wind effect. Uh, we will take this animation now to the next stage, which is Marvelous Designer. Okay. For Marvelous Designer, we don't need to take anything from the items. Okay. Of course, we don't need the waist build. Uh, Also, we don't need the halo or the shield or anything else. We just need the character. Okay. And also, we don't need the lower branch. Where is it? All the lower branches, we don't need them. Oh no, this one we need. This one is okay if we want to keep. And so that's it. Again, we want to unhide the branches blocking. This is the branches after we simulated, after we animated the branches. This is the blocking. We are going to need it for the simulation. Let me check again. Everything is done. I want to check one thing. I want to see if no, why am I doing this one? I want to use this part. Use second, guys. Okay, that's better. So we're going to take a look here. I want to see if the branches are fully covered by our block. I think it's all the important parts are covered. Okay, now let's hide the branches. Okay, we can remove this. That is fine if we going to use it's okay. Okay, now we are already done. This is everything we need for hide the lights, hide everything. Okay, here we are done with this. This one check everything. So let's delete this all. We're done with all the things that we said we need to do for the animation. And now we have to move on. Okay, so this is all I need to transfer to Marvelous Designer. Okay, and it's very simple to do that. Just select all. Okay, go to File and Export SVX. I have already a preset for transferring things to Sketchfab, and I will tell you without the preset what should we do. We have to tick on selected objects only. Okay, and you go to armature, add leaf bones only, animation bake. You have to uncheck these two and just check these two. Okay, and basically that's it. Just follow these settings and you're good to go. And we choose the name character one animated. So and then we will do the export. Okay, it takes time because there's animation, you need to bake, and that's it. You can pause this, go to the, oh no, very important part we forgot to mention. Yes, we have to animate from the rest pose. So if you remember at the beginning, we we changed the starting of the animation to from the frame number 50, but actually our animation starts from frame number 1. But what's in frame number 1 is the rest pose, this pose. So we have the rest pose. Okay, the rest pose is where the animation starts. After that, it will ease into the first pose, then it will start the animation. And when we transfer to back to Blender, we will go back to 50th frame. So this is a very important part, that we have to start from the rest pose. The rest pose that we modeled or did the garment uh, on when we in Marvelous Designer. So again, we have to go for export, export, animated. We already have all our settings set up from last exporting. We got to export animated, change the name to character, and then export again, and just wait for a few seconds. We're done. Okay, so this is the end of this part. We can go back to hiding and unhiding whatever we want. Okay, and that's it. I want to go back to 50. Okay, and I will save. We'll close the Blender for now, and we will go to we're going to Marvelous Designer. So we are now in Marvelous Designer, and we go to our the last recent project, this one. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is you have two things to do, two parts. First, you need to delete all of whatever we did on topology. We need to check the UV if it's still the same, just for our go to UV editor. Okay, still the same. Oh no, we need to 2D pattern. Okay. We before we have frozen some of the garments, so we need to unfreeze. Okay, the garments are there. Now we need to import the animation. Okay, this is very simple. File, import SDX, character one animated, load type add. You need to make the load type add. Scale change, of course, to auto scale. Okay, and sometimes this joint animation will not be ticked. You have to tick it. Okay. Okay. This all these settings. Just check the settings. You have to do them. Okay. Then you press OK. We need to delete. Okay, wait, no problem. I will delete the. Maybe the object will be a little bit higher than the old one, because uh, there's an animation, so there is a transfer applied. So we will see how the imported animated object will come. Then we will see how we can handle that. Okay, everything can be solved, don't worry. Okay, skip. Mhm. Give it some time, still loading. May take some time, it may crash. We'll see what will happen. Hopefully it will open. Something wrong. It's hanging. Maybe we have to restart the whole thing. But let's keep our hopes up and wait. Uh, I think we need to start from the beginning. It's hanging too much. Okay, I need to start from the beginning. If again happen the same thing, that means there's a problem with the file that we transferred. Exported. And we need to go back to Blender. Yes, we need to close application, start again. Again, we start from zero. We do the same thing. Delete this guy. Freeze. File. Import. FBX animated. Auto scale. Add. Uh, 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 uh. Everything is fine. Okay. This time, hopefully, it will go. Crash. Something wrong with my. Let me try again. Let's be patient, guys. Okay. If it comes again, that means we need to go back to Blender. Export again. Yep. We need to go back to Blender. Again. Unhide the block. Let's do something because we need to make it easy for the marvelous designer. So many objects, maybe it will create some confusion. So we need to merge the objects in one. Okay. And export it as one object. Let's see if it will work. I don't need this one anymore. Okay. Don't link this guy. I like it unlinked. Okay, back. So let's call this guy olive tree. That's it. Okay. So we have it all in one object. Let's give this one some kind of material. Oh, no, not yellow. Okay. Okay, let's do now this one from here. Okay, file, export, FBX, animated. Let's do the sketchfab settings and export. Let's see how it will come. Hopefully it will be okay now. Always simplify your work for applications, because if you're not optimizing your work, some crashes will happen. Then you will struggle in finding solutions. Mhm. Okay, okay. Let's keep this on as save. Okay, minimize this one now, and let's open our Marvelous Designer. Let's see if it works right now. Hopefully it will do. Not it never works from the first time. You have to give it a little bit of trial and error. Add auto scan and okay. Okay. Yeah, see, it's a little bit up because uh, now it has the transforms depend on before the transfer depend on where the object is. So Marvel's designer will decide where is the end of or the starting of the z-axis to of the object. But in this case, because the object is already have bones and stuff, so Marvel's designer cannot go against the rig. So it's easy to fix. Just delete the old one, okay, and grab the garment. Of course, we have to and just bring it up a little bit. That's it. This is the only solution that we will. Okay. So our solution is very easy. Okay, so this is the beginning of everything. Now what we need to do is to first, the first thing to do is just play the initial simulation. Okay, that's it. Now we are back to 0. Stop the simulation, and we need to do initial simulation just to see how it will look. Okay, so we are now from, see, you can see the animation goes together with together as for the animation in Blender. Now to run the simulation, okay, we just make a record. Just this is initial simulation, okay. We are not going to go with it, but just to see how the fabric, because the fabric, there is, for example, for the rope, we have a setting, we have a preset. This preset knit point jersey. So this settings is just a preset we use. So if this preset is not good, we have to find the perfect preset for us that will simulate the garment that we need. Okay, and also for the scarf, there's a different one. So we need to now just paste it. Okay, after that we will see what we can do. Then we will add some wind. Okay, some wind that will help us give the eerie wind kind of movement to the garment. So let's go for record. Now we will see. Okay, so once we done with the simulation is finished, now we will go to the first frame and just play the animation. Just see how it looks without the lagging of calculating cache. So you can see from the back, it looks fine even with the setting of this garment. So it looks okay. Okay, you can make it look. Let's look it. There's a little bit of stickiness happening here, but there is a solution for it. For now, I just want to see. Okay, okay. For us, it's very clear. The garment is fine. Could be lighter, but it's fine. And everything else is fine. Now we go for adding some wind. Okay. For that, we have to go for display, and you can say you can go for environment. Then you go for show wind controller. Okay. Let's move the wind controller a little bit to the front of this character. Okay. So the wind controller is in place. Okay. And the direction of the wind is this way. I want the direction to be just facing. Then here we can see that there is a planar. The type of you have to make activate, of course, but we can see that there is two types: planar and spherical. Planar will give the wind exactly where is if it's going this direction, it will just give the wind this direction. Spherical, it will blow the wind everywhere. Okay, we want this one. The strings, let's start with this string for now. Okay, everything else is set properly, but we will see there is a turbulence. uh, that is the how many seconds for the turbulence, how many seconds, like if we put less, it the turbulence will be less, but if you put more, it will be blowing like hell. So just I will play the animation. See, you can see the wind is blowing everywhere. It's going left and right, but it's going on one direction. Okay, you can change this way. Okay, you can put it in this direction. Okay, or you can go to the other side and just keep it below the character, or under over the character. Okay, we will see which direction is good. I think if we direct it from the top to a little bit of tilt this way. Okay, let's see which is the best. Something like this, or maybe this direction. Okay, let's simulate again. Okay, stop the this one and let's go again. It takes time to get to the perfect settings, but it's fine. Maybe we need to blow the wind a little bit stronger. Okay, looks acceptable, but still we need to work more on it. Okay, okay. Let's check something else. Let's try to increase the turbulence to 50 and maybe give it a little more power just to see. Looks a little bit more. We wanted to have a ghostly. I think this is very nice. Let's try it. Okay, let's try. I think looks nice. The turbulence more ghostly. I think looks good. hmm The rest we will handle it in. I kind of think it's okay. I think kind of looks nice, no? Everything looks okay, but we need to make it better. Always make it better. Let me delete this. Let's see. Maybe we need to improve. Okay. Let's try now with these settings. This will be heavy, but at least we get a decent, a better simulation, more accurate. Give it some time. This will take a lot of time. Situation, guys. We're going to get good result. Hmm? Will take a lot of time, guys. Just be patient. We are almost there. I will just show how to export to Blender to save time, but it's basically the same. We are going to try to get the perfect uh, cloth simulation, and I will show you the last at the end what settings I did in Marvelous Designer, and then after that we are going to export to Blender. So I will not show the whole process because this takes a lot of time. But once I finish this simulation, I will show you how to export, and then off stream I will try to perfect it, and then I will share with you the result. Because if we are going to every time show, every time wait for the simulation to be done, this stream will be taking lots of time. So I have to do it off stream, and then tomorrow we will show the result, and then we will move to the next level, which is the last of all the of everything, which is finalizing the animation and make it uh, render, and we render it to finish this this series of this stream, and then go back to our main project, which is Future Boy Conan episode 1. We took a long break because I'm just waiting for I was waiting for an update of something very important to me, and I think next week it will be released. And after that, will accelerate our work in Conan to finish at least some of the clips from the anime. Uh, I'm just thinking about the story of Future Boy Conan, that I know that we will make episode 1, but the main story will not be in the same place where Conan story is happening. It will run in another location or another character. So after we are done with all this episode 1 assets and characters and everything, we are going to make our own character based on the same anime. So we can create a story and another storyline related to the same. Something happening in another place to another character. All right. I think the animation is the simulation is done. Let's see how it looks. Okay. Okay. We still need to do some modification, but I'll show you now how to export. It's very easy to export. Select the garment. Okay. Go to File, Export as Alembic. Okay. Go to our call it garments. No cuts. Garments. Test 1. Okay. Ugawa. Same. Make it 12. Thin. Okay. Okay. Scale. Let's make the scale dash studio. Entire region animation, entire display region. Okay. Color. Okay. Okay. Then we will go to still maybe still exporting. Just be patient. Okay. Then we will go to the file, import Olympic. Where is it? Oh, that's a lot. No problem. Let's see the item. Uh, it's too much. You have to minimize, scale down. You can see the simulation looks good. Of course, we need to do some modifications on the importing. Uh, if you remove this, and we will show our okay. You can see that because of the block object that we created, see everything works perfectly. The cloth is not, it looks like it's already, so we will just start from 50, and then let's take a look. Let's unhide our halo. Looks nice, but we have to go back to Marvelous to do more. It's a good start, but still a lot to be fixed. Then we will do what we have to add: solidify modifier to give some thickness to the. This makes everything perfect. It looks nice, but the more I look at it, the more problems I see. So we have to solve these problems. We need to go back to the drawing board. There are a lot of things we need to fix. Nothing we cannot do. but overall it looks exactly how we want it. So based on this, we will animate the belt. I will make a test render and work again more on these guys. Okay, and from there we will know what to do and what not to do. Mm, okay, so I will do the quick render, then from there we will know. Okay, okay, just let it render. Okay, and I will work more on the garments and how to get the best result. Then we will export to Blender, and I will show you the final result and what settings I am following. Thank you guys for watching. I have to go. Appreciate your support. Please like, subscribe, and follow. See you the next one.